Did you know the Daniel fast was actually a political protest? Yes, if you have been considering doing the Daniel fast or are doing the Daniel fast, I believe this is core information to know why we are choosing to fast from the things we're fasting from and what it's supposed to actually do for us. This is what it says in Daniel 1:8. Daniel resolved, some versions say Daniel purposed in his heart, that he would not defile himself with the royal rations of food and wine. So he asked the palace master to allow him not to defile himself. First of all, Daniel resolved. Daniel purposed in his heart. Daniel had values and clear standards where he knew what he was going to do and what he was not going to do. What's really unique about the decision that Daniel made, though, to abstain from these food and wine options is this, and this is what the footnote says. Because a lot of people believe that the Daniel fast is just about practicing vegetarianism or for additional nutritional purposes. But it says the decision certainly has nothing to do with vegetarianism or avoidance of rich foods for nutritional purposes. It is not so much something in the food that defiles as much as it is the total program of assimilation. Daniel was protesting assimilation. He was protesting empire. Daniel was protesting the policies of that time. This footnote closes by saying, in captivity, Daniel and his friends had little means to resist the forces of assimilation that are controlling them. They seize on one of the few areas in which they can still exercise choice as an opportunity to preserve their distinct identity. Of course, as believers, we see this identity as spiritual identity in Christ being set apart, as we see in Psalms, knowing that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay, come on, set apart. But that's not this lesson. What I will say is they knew their identity, even though they were in captivity. And although they had little to no choices about what they could do, they had choices about their food options. Their food was their political protest. So as you engage or consider engaging in a Daniel fast or any type of fast, really think about not only what is going to fuel my body, but also what is going to fuel my body for the purpose of anti-assimilation to the harmful pace of our empire of this day. So remember, Daniel didn't just go vegan or vegetarian to lose weight. He did so to hear from and for God more. Daniel withheld from the empire so he could hear God more clearly. So let me know in the comments, not just what you're fasting from, but also what is the sake you are fasting for. Happy fasting season.